What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine.
And I'm still James.
All right, so we're gonna do excuse me, we're gonna do a trailer reaction for Top Gun Maverick. This is the only sequel, right? Yeah, it ain't no sequel to Top Gun, is it? You know, I was thinking of Iron Eagle. They had multiple sequels, right? Which is Iron Eagle's is not exactly the same as Top Gun, but it was like the GoBots.
It was for the same audience.
Yeah, so it was like Top Gun was like Transformers and Iron Eagle was like GoBots. So it was the Kmart version. But no,
great value Top Gun.
They didn't have no sequels for Top Gun, so this is the first sequel. I wonder why they did, because I know it was real successful, but whatever. They probably couldn't get time back. Tom was like, only if the script is right.
Yeah.
And the script is right now.
Apparently.
How long has it been? It was like 85?
85, I think, yeah. So almost,
yeah, whatever. Almost 30 years.
Nah.
No, that's almost 40 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm too old now. So Tom Cruise is now the instructor, I think, and he's no longer just the pilot. He a pilot and an instructor. Yeah. Remember, I don't know if you're familiar with the original, but what's his name? Viper. Wasn't his name Viper? The instructor.
Yeah.
That was basically, he went up there with him at the end on the mission or whatever. Like, I'm still, so I guess he gonna be kind of like doing his kind of role, I guess. We'll see. So let's watch this trailer, and then we'll have a little discussion for it. So Top Gun Maverick.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
What do we have here?
Yeah, here I thought we were special.
Fellas, this here's Bagman.
Hangman.
Whatever.
What the hell kind of mission is this?
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
They just don't know.
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, a.k.a. Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy. What that is, I can't imagine.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
What the hell? Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
And we're off.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
We're going into combat on a level no living pilot's ever seen. Not even him.
You think up there you're dead. Believe me.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
Someone's not coming back from this.
Those are your pilots. Anything happens to them.
Smoke in the air!
You'll never forgive yourself.
No turning back now.
Come on! Jeez!
Having any fun yet?
So look, do they got a better jets than they did back in the 80s? They look the same. I guess they.
I mean, I thought they did, but
I'm like, don't look like the same kind of jets. I'm like, man, he flying them old jets. I mean, like somebody gonna come by in the stuff like, what? Get that old piece of crap out of here. My Maverick talk, yeah, whoa, I'm there, I'm flying. I'm like, what was that? Like Talladega Nights, and he was like, "I'm going fast." And then of course, what was that? That was somebody going to real speed.
Yeah.
But no, what you think, bro?
I mean, this.
Wait, were you a fan of the? I'm sorry, I didn't get your.
I was never into Top Gun.
Okay, have you seen it?
I've seen it.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So I was never into Top Gun. Generally, don't get into military stuff in general, but I like if I can see like if you was a fan of the original, you'd be like, well, I got to see where they go with this.
Yeah.
This just doesn't seem that interesting to me.
It looks like a lot of the same beats. I'm looking like they're really trying to get people that was fans of that original by giving you those moments where they playing. So they got this scene where they playing volleyball on the beach. Cause like, okay, they in a flight school and it's all about who can get their best score or whatever.
Right.
And that's where the Iceman, where they have Val Kilmer, a young Val Kilmer and all that stuff. A lot of them didn't age well.
Right.
Val Kilmer being one of them. I think he got like throat cancer or something.
Yeah,
like he
something
can't
like
really
that.
like talk.
Yeah.
Or he can talk, but I seen him in a movie not too long ago and he looked bad.
Yeah.
So
last time I saw Val Kilmer was like doing an interview about the situation when that documentary came out.
Yeah.
And he looked bad.
Okay, so they just said, "Hey, we'll just put a picture up." So yeah, I like the original. I like the original Top Gun. I like that character Iceman too. That was basically his rival, but they was like not like rivals. Like they want to fight. They was more like friendly rivals, but they was rivals or whatever. But yeah, so they put in his Goose son.
Yeah.
Where Goose died because Maverick was doing maneuvers that they told him not to do or whatever in the plane, whatever, and he died on the ejection, or whatever. He hit his head on the thing or whatever, and so I guess it actually was his fault. I mean, I don't know how he living with that, but why they got his son looking just like the same mustache? I know that's his son, but
damn,
I know.
Yeah. Like, because that was the thing. Like, the first time I was like, okay, that's got to be Goose's kid.
Yeah, but he don't have to. It's his kid, not his clone.
Right. Well, like, I think in movies there's so much
because they showed
that.
Goose had kids. He had his wife and 2 kids.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
feel like
so
with
he
movies,
had kids.
they tend to make that mistake a lot. It's like, no, we gotta find someone who looks just like him because it's his son. No, that's not necessarily how kids work.
Yeah. I know.
Like, find somebody that has a resemblance, but like,
right. But to me, it's them trying to shove that nostalgia, just like
how much you want to bet that they want to have a moment where Maverick sees him for the first time and it's just like, looks just like Goose,
or he's gonna be like, Goose, I'm sorry, I'm not Goose, I'm Goose Jr. But no, I mean, it looks all right.
Goose is my dad.
I think this gonna only work for people who like the original.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say that because
you know what? Because like I'm not saying it was a bad movie. It's just not my kind of thing. I can see this working for people who the original would have worked for.
Right.
I can also see this working as like just a movie to watch.
Right. But if you like me, you like the original, but it was just the movie is not like this. Great. It was great, but it wasn't like, wow, this is my movie. I got to see this all the time.
Yeah.
So it was a good movie. I liked it, but I don't want them to repeat everything in there. Like I don't need to give me a love letter. You know what I'm saying to this movie.
Hey, remember that movie you liked? Hey, we did the thing from that movie. You liked.
Just give me a good story continuation.
Well, I think that's the thing with these. Whenever they make a sequel to something after this long, it almost always ends up being just an homage to the original.
Yeah, I know.
Having almost nothing to do with the original.
And then it's like, you don't have a story. I guess that's one of those. Maverick flew off into the sunset, and you didn't plan for him to come back. So now when he turned back around, like, damn, what are we gonna do with this guy? And it's like, it can be a story there, but I don't see it.
I would even say that they would have been better served by not having him in the movie. Or at least not as the main character. But then they might just be selling this on him.
No, come on now. You can't have Top Gun.
It's Tom Cruise.
Maverick.
He's the main character. But like, I would have even said
work.
if they had pulled like a...
Make it about Iceman?
Well, like if they had pulled like like that last Independence Day, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, made it about Goose's son, and then Maverick comes in for a cameo.
That is interesting.
You know,
that's
like,
interesting.
And like I could even
but you
see
know
him,
Tom Cruise.
Like I could see him being like
Tom
Goose,
Cruise would have never went
Tom
for that.
Cruise. But it's like if Goose Jr. was too
that
much
might have
like
been the
Maverick,
original idea.
and then Maverick comes in, don't make the mistakes I made. That's how we lost
Right,
your dad.
right.
That would have been a much better story. But it's Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. They probably was the original idea, and Tom Cruise rewrote that.
But look, it's like,
rewrote that
no,
whole
I love
thing.
it. I just got some notes. Oh fuck. And then he just brings a rewritten script where it's all about Maverick.
Yeah, I'm going to be in every scene. So how we going to work around that?
But what about Goose's journey? No, Goose Jr.'s journey is still there. It's just about me.
Yeah. So you took out all Goose Jr. lines. Yeah, cool, right?
Well,
because I'm Maverick.
Was like I like some of those lines, but I'm gonna say them.
So what about what's that? Who was his love interest in there? I can't remember. But
I can't.
I wonder
remember
if she's
her name.
still in it. Yeah, right. Well, she might be, but come on, it's Maverick. He moved on.
You know, he had to move. He had
Dude,
to upgrade.
Maverick ain't got time for no marriage. Maverick moves on. But why do they do that same motorcycle ride though?
Because Tom Cruise wanted to do it.
You know
again.
what song they kept playing in the old school? Take my breath away. Dun-dun. So, whatever. It was a lot of nostalgia stuff. Looks cool. I'm gonna watch it. Tell the truth, be 100%. I ain't watched the original so long. I can't really remember it like that. So I could go into this and not be like, oh, I just watched this, you know.
Yeah.
So
Like I watched it once.
so
with
I'm
my
not going to
old-
watch the original.
Like I think I seen the original twice. Once with my old man when I was like 6.
Yeah.
And then like once again when I was like 13 or so.
Right. I mean, I just catch stuff on cable and just like, well,
Yeah.
I watch it, you know. But yeah, I mean,
because it ain't like it's Heartbreak Ridge, you know.
the battles was real cool, man. The aerial battles was real fun and all that. I know Hot Shots was a spoof of that, but it was almost accurate on how they had the people they was fighting against. They were just speaking. I guess they were speaking Arabic or whatever, and it was just. It was like they didn't give them no face. Like they had the helmets, they had the big glasses over there. You did not see.
They were faceless mooks.
They was faceless. You could not. The enemies. I forget what kind of jets those were, but I was like, they didn't give them no.
There's
character.
nothing there. There's
nothing.
there.
Just faceless.
It was like, and the benefit of that from a filmmaking standpoint is you can splice that however you want, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you change your mind on how when this one's supposed to go down, that's fine. But also, it's like, oh, you don't have to feel bad for them.
Yeah, no, you didn't see them. You don't know who they were.
They're
They could've
not
been robots.
They're not real people. Did you see their faces? Exactly. They're not real people.
So that's Top Gun Maverick, man. It's coming out in May. A lot of stuff dropping in May.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be busy.
Yep.
We will be getting a review for that up, and so we'll be getting a review up, and subscribe to the channel. And once you subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get alerts. So once we post that review, you can get that alert, and then you can give us a thumbs up and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. And don't forget, folks, if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. It helps us know that we're on the right track for y'all, and it helps YouTube know that y'all are into what we're putting down. And don't forget to drop a comment down below. How do you feel about this sequel and sequels like it?
Yes, we out here, yeah.
Peace.
Full disclaimer, I like the trailer.
Yes.
I like Tom Cruise. I want to see this movie. Thank you.